An ally has been slain. An enemy has left the game. Deicide. Smite!
Hi guys, and welcome yet again to another episode of the Rant Show. I am your host, as always, M7X Karu, baby, live and in person. Once again, before I start this episode of the Rant Show, you might have noticed how do I want to put this? How my, this episode of the Rant Show isn't as well edited wise like my other Rant Shows have been. If you remember my last episode of the Rant Show, I told you how about my computer and TV were finally starting to crap out on me. Well, it's suffice to say, for the most part, they have finally went kaput. So, unfortunately, until I get all my new equipment that I was talking about before, at the end of this month, I will have to be editing from my laptop. This, of course, will only mean that this episode of the Rant Show will be edited by my laptop, or will be edited with my laptop, because after this, I will not be editing anything till I get my new equipment, which, like I said, will be towards the end of February. This will mean that my vlogs from CatsCon, which I'm going to, will probably be like a week late. If you remember what my schedule is, you know, of course, every first Monday of every month will be the Rant Show, and then it's supposed to be every Wednesday following a con, my vlogs will be coming out. Well, like I said, due to me wanting to wait till I get my new equipment for me to edit anything else, my con vlogs after I come back from CatsCon might be a week or so late. Never fear. However, because like I said, this will be the only thing I'll have to edit with my laptop. So once again, I apologize for this episode of the Rant Show not looking as good as all my other past ones. And yeah, like I said, due to me wanting to wait for me to edit anything else till after I get my new equipment, my con vlogs from CatsCon will probably be like a week and a half, something late. Nevertheless, they will be out, and once I start getting them up, they will be coming out on time, meaning every Wednesday. So yeah, now that I explained that, and hopefully that made some sense, on to what I wanted to rant about. You might have heard me, you know, rant about this stuff before. I know I ranted about some of it in past couple episodes of my Rant Show. This time I actually wanted to touch on the subject again, surprise surprise, about certain anime I wish would start coming out again, or at least a remake and make them episodes longer, or last longer, or something to that effect. Now, what anime in particular you might be wondering about? Well, surprise surprise, first one I'm going to mention is Ayorioshi. For those of you who do not know what Ayorioshi means to me, because I don't think I've explained it in any of my past shows before, Ayorioshi is legitimately the anime that got me into anime, and eventually into what it grew into, aka me going to vlogs, watching different other anime, and starting going to anime cons in general and stuff of that nature. Before Ayorioshi, I've watched other animes off and on. You know, Dragon Ball Z, because who hasn't watched, at least watched for one episode of Dragon Ball Z, especially when it was on Cartoon Network. And of course, even besides Dragon Ball Z, I've watched, you know, a couple episodes of Lupin the Third, especially when it was on Adult Swim and stuff like that. But I mean, besides that, I never really watched any other anime. I barely watched anything else besides my normal cartoons. And then on a Lupin the Third movie I got from a DVD store near my house, I was watching the beginning, you know, the opening thing of the beginning of the DVD, and they were showing previews of anime that were on DVD now, and one of the previews was for Ayorioshi. And I don't know why, But it just, like, out of all the other animes that they showed, I think what they showed one for Spice, a preview for Spice and Wolf, and one for an anime called X, and several others. But out of all those, Air actually piqued my interest. I was like, this actually looks interesting. So I went to the anime store near my house. Luckily enough, they had the Ariyashi on DVD, and I started watching them. And instantly, I mean instantly, from the first episode, I got freaking hooked. I loved this anime. I went back to the store and bought more of them. Eventually, I started reading the manga, and that's what got me hooked. That's what got me into anime to begin with. So, Ariyashi, that anime in particular, holds a special place for me. Well, that, and also because it's kind of a tearjerker. For those of you who have not watched it yet, I'm warning you now. Man or woman, you will, by halfway through that anime, be crying almost as bad as you would be crying if you watched Clannad or Clannad After Story. So I'm warning you right now, if you try to watch Ariyashi, you're probably going to wind up crying, or at least tearing up, or something of the sort. But anyways, the reason why I bring up Ariyashi as my first anime I wish they would, remake or make more episodes of, is because, for those of you who have watched the anime and read the manga before, the manga goes farther than the DVD series did. And I don't know why they stopped making the the anime series. The biggest rumor I heard is because the voice actors just wanted to go on to do something else. I don't know if that's the actual reason or not, but I wish if they could pay the voice actors enough to come back, or if they could find new ones. I wish they would at least continue the anime series. I know it's been years since the anime first came out, but I wish they would, pick up where they left off and at least finish it to where the manga left off, to where the manga ended. At least go to that point. Believe it or not, there's still forums up, and if I find any that are still up and running, I will put links of them down in the bottom so you know I'm not lying. But believe it or not, there are still forums of people up, and the people talking about this anime, and people like me who wish this anime would years later still, pick up and continue where they left off. Now, if for whatever reason, they can't get the voice actors to come back, or something else happened, but they wanted to try and revive this anime series, I would not even mind them remaking it. Now, keep in mind, I would much prefer them to pick up where they left off with the original voice actors, but if for some reason they can't, I wouldn't kind of mind them just remaking it, from the beginning of the anime, and like I said before, this time continuing to at least where the book left off. And then, just an added bonus if you feel like doing it, making after, the anime ends, like I said, where the manga series ends, making one, like an hour long or whatever movie of Ariyashi of, what could probably have happened after, I don't want to spoil anything, but what happened after the manga ended between Kaoru and Aoi. Like them together and them having a kid, or just like like maybe an hour-long movie of that, and that's where it ends. I'd be happy with that. I just wish they'd either they'd pick up where the anime left off, at least finish it to where the manga ended, or B, if they can't, for whatever reason, can't get the original voice actors to come back, and there's no other way around it, they'd remake it, and like I said before, continue. Or not continue, but keep it going to where at least the manga ended, and then maybe making a short movie after about what would probably supposedly have happened after the end of the manga between Aoi and Kaoru. And for those of you wondering, the reason why I have Kaoru, surprise surprise, in my YouTube name is because of that anime. I absolutely love that anime. Now that I talked about that, another anime I wish they'd make a second season of is Bento. I keep on pronouncing it. I don't know which way it's actually pronounced, so please forgive me. Don't pin me up against the wall for pronouncing it wrong, but Bento, or Bento. Alright, this, for those that know what Bento is, it is literally a anime about about high school and grown-up people literally going to stores and, you know, in a way honorably fighting over bento boxes that they sell at said stores, especially the ones that have the stickers on them. Because don't correct me if I'm wrong, for those of you who've watched an anime, the stickers mean that those are bento boxes that the store owners, like, they prefer, and that's like a higher thing that you want to try and get before anyone else does. I hope I explained that right. But it is a really good anime series, guys. Take my word on this, just like I said about Aoyashi. Check out the anime if you have not watched it yet. It is really good, but I would like to for them to continue that anime series too. I've never read the manga, so I don't know where the manga ends for that anime. So I don't know if if the manga is still like going, or has already ended, or if the anime went longer than the manga did, or whatever. I would just, because of how good I thought the anime was, my own personal opinion, I don't know if anyone else there feels the same way I do, but for this anime bento, my own personal feeling is I would just like to see this anime continue. It is a really good anime. If you do not believe me, watch it for yourself, and then you will believe me. Besides that, another anime I would like to see them continue is Achikachi, aka Place to Place. Once again, I do not know if they have also a manga series on this anime, or if it's even gone as long as the anime series has. But I also like to see something happen with this anime as well. Possibly, you know, something more between Io and Miniwa happening between them two, or something to that effect. But I would really love to see this anime continue as well, with them, making a second, or was it third season of. For those of you who do not know what this anime is, Achikachi, or Place to Place, it is literally about kids in high school. Once again, surprise, surprise, just about their everyday life, and of course, like I said, Miniwa actually having a crush on Io, which is another high school kid in the anime. Now, there's a bit of a debate whether Io is actually aware of Miniwa actually liking him, but I think he has an idea of it at least. But that, like I said, it's up for debate. I've actually been on a few forums where people are actually still arguing about that, if he actually notices that she has some affection towards him or not. But there's that. I would like to also continue that. And I know there was one other that I wanted. Right now, I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Oh yeah, another anime I'd actually like to see them continue, and I've actually seen a few people with the cons I went to. I've actually seen people cosplay him. I would actually like to. Now this anime is actually been out for a while, so I'd also actually like to see them either continue or remake Golden Boy. Golden Boy, of course, is about a guy who literally dropped out of college, but not before actually legitimately completing all his courses before the scheduled time, and then, you know, literally dropping out of college to pursue other challenges, you know, for his intellect. He literally rides on his bike everywhere because he doesn't have a car. He literally rides his bike everywhere, trying to find new places, new jobs, to learn more at whatever he can. And of course, along the way, he, no matter pretty much each job he finds, you know, there's a girl there that eventually falls for him. But then, unfortunately, I don't want to spoil it, so spoiler alert for those of you who have not seen the anime yet. And surprise, surprise, by the time he leaves that job and goes on to another one, whoever the main girl is in each job, or not the main girl, but one of the main girls in each job, they eventually wind up falling for him. But then by the time that they realize they like him, he's already gone and left, so they pursue after them. And where the anime ends is just pretty much a whole flock of girls going after him, and him still being completely unaware that any of them actually like him. So, there's also that. Like I said, I'm sorry if I spoiled some of that for you, for those of you who have not either finished the anime or even seen it yet. Like I said, spoiler alert. But I also like to see them either continue with that or at least remake it. And surprise, surprise, I would like to at least have whether they choose to continue it or to remake it. I would at least like to see them at least end it. If at all, will eventually, of course, end it. I would like to see them end it with him actually choosing one of the girls that are after him, like to be with. It is a really funny anime. Like I said, it's a bit older, but if any of these aren't into like comedy slash slapstick humor type anime, you should definitely check it out. It is really good. I will warn you though, there is there's kind of a lot of fan service in it, but it's still a really good anime. And like I said, I wish they'd continue it, or at least remake it, and at least not end it till like he actually like chooses one of the many girls that are after him. I know there's like one other anime I wish they'd continue or remake. Oh yeah, Ladies vs. Butlers. For those of you who not that watch that anime, it is also, warning, very fan service, but it's still a really good anime. It's literally about this school for butlers and for ladies to teach them the ways of being elegant and being more butler-like and stuff. And the main character in the anime is, I forget his name, but he is a butler. He is going to this school to learn how to be a butler. And two of the ladies that are there are both secretly like him. They know each other like him, but he's completely unaware that either of these two like him. Of course, there are other kids in the school that like him as well, but the two main characters in the anime are the main ones fighting over him. Now, of course, they left off this anime without this being resolved, so surprise, surprise, the reason why I would like to see them continue this anime or remake it and not leave it off until one of them winds up, or one of the side characters winds up with him. I usually won't even mind if some of the side characters winded up with him because I like a few of them too. But I would really like to see this anime continue too. Most of these animes that I have just mentioned, you can actually get on Crunchyroll. For those of you who have not have a Crunchyroll account, I still believe they are offering the month free membership, or I think it's like it's either like a month free membership or I think it's a week. It is not badly priced. I actually have a Crunchyroll account myself, and it is recently priced, and they literally have a crap ton of anime on there. Not just the ones I mentioned, but a crap ton more. So you can find all these anime I just mentioned on there for all these to feel like, if any of them pique your interest, you want to watch them. But this is actually all I wanted to kind of rant about. As you did hear me say at the beginning of this episode, I am going to Katsucon. Katsucon will be held over Valentine's Day weekend. I will be there the full course of the time. I'll actually be driving there Thursday towards the evening, and like I said, I'll be there the entire time. I am still not sure of what I will be cosplaying, but like I said in my other Rant show, keep in touch with my Facebook page because I will be announcing on there what I will be cosplaying for that con through there. For those of you that are curious what I'll be cosplaying, so it'll be easier to find me if any of you want to say hello. And once again, for this con, I will be making candy. So if any of you want any candy, just come up to me, say hi, and you shall get said candy. Alright? Well, this is all I wanted to rant about, so I will see you later. Peace, love, and chicken grease, O4L. And once again, peace.